Hello, I'm Tammy Taylor, president of Tammy Taylor Nails. Today I am going to be demonstrating for you how to change the color of your free edge with Dazzle Rocks Prisma Acrylic while doing an acrylic backfill. It's going to be so much fun. And remember, at Tammy Taylor Nails, nails are always fun and never feel like work. When changing the color of your free edge while doing a Dazzle Rocks Acrylic Back-Fill, there are specific techniques and specific tools which will help you do them quickly and cleanly, preventing your Dazzle Rocks from getting on the nail bed and keeping your colors brilliant and sharp. The specific tools that you need are the Tammy Taylor Coarse Long Carbide drill bit. This is for doing your backfill. Your Competitive Edge Crystal Clear nail powder. 3 Dappen dishes, 1 Dappen dish for your Prisma Dazzle Rocks, 1 Dappen dish for your regular acrylic, and 1 Dappen dish for your brush cleaner, 2 brushes, 1 brush for your Dazzle Rocks, and 1 brush for your regular acrylic, and your towelettes. You have to make sure that you have a towelette for your Dazzle Rocks and a towelette for your regular acrylic. And then I have all my other basic essentials. Now let's get started. We're going to be doing our Dazzle Rocks Acrylic Backfill with a color change. And when I'm doing the backfill, I'm going to be sticking with a system. I'm going to be doing all 10, all 10, all 10. Step number 1 is sanitize. Sanitize my hands, sanitize my client's hands. Step number 2, remove the polish with the towelette, Tammy Taylor polish remover. All 10. Now we are going to file all around the cuticle area and the top surface of the nail. I'm going to be using a long-lasting 100 grit Big Zebra. File down on one side of the nail across the top, down on the other side of the nail, and then file the acrylic smooth all around the cuticle area. And you're going to be doing this on all 10. And then just lightly over the top. Bevel down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Make sure you get the acrylic really smooth down here at that cuticle area. The only time I nip is if the nail is loose. Now I don't need to file the whole nail out here because I'm going to use my drill when I do my backfill. So I do double work. Bevel down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Get it nice and smooth around the cuticle area. And do this on all 10. I filed the cuticle area and the surface of the nail on all 10 nails. Now I'm going to etch the nail using my disposable etcher, 100 grit purple terminator. Go with the way the nail grows. Push back the cuticle. Make sure there's no shine on the natural nail. The way you etch the nail will eliminate 75% of lifting problems, so make sure that you etch with the 100 grit purple terminator. And you do this on all 10 nails. Now after you have etched, you're going to use your tritium stone. Make sure there's no cuticle on that nail. Do this on all 10. Now you're going to dust off your nails. And prime. When I prime the nails, I make sure that I have a little towelette inside my primer holder so I can dab my brush. When I prime, so I don't over prime and get primer on that cuticle area. You want to be very careful when you prime. And we're going to prime 2 times. Do this on all 10. The first coat of primer is going to dry, so it kills all the germs on the nail and dries out the oils in the nail. Sparingly. This little bottle primes 1,000 nails. Okay. After we apply our primer, we're going to drill out the smile line. I'm using the pencil carbide drill bit. What I do first is I make a little notch. And then I just work my way around, making a beautiful smile line. And I do this on all 10. And I'm drilling out the color just a little bit, but my main thing is I'm drilling out this pink because that's where I'm going to be adding the new color in. And then I bevel it out. And we're going to do that on all 10. Make your little notch. This is so easy. Backfills are so fun and so easy. You're not trying to recreate the whole nail. You're just drilling out that smile line and beveling out the free edge, and then you're going to add a new color. Very simple, very easy. Bevel it out. Okay. Make sure it's just how you like it. Okay. All 10. I just finished dusting off my table and dusting my client's nails. Now we're going to do our backfill. Now remember, when you're doing a backfill and you're changing color, use a darker color or a contrast color that looks really pretty in case you want to just fade it. I'm going to be using the Dazzle Rocks in Christmas Lights, the Dazzle Rocks Prisma. And for the pink part of the nail, I'm going to be using the Pinker French Prisma powder. And then we have our Competitive Edge Crystal Clear. I'm going to use one brush for my Prisma and my other brush for my regular acrylic. Now I'm using my travel brush for my Prisma, my regular brush for my regular acrylic. This way I can distinguish and I don't accidentally pick up the wrong brush. This way you keep your glitter from getting into your nail bed and from getting into your other acrylic. When I prime, I'm going to be priming the cuticle area where I prep the nail and my little smile line right before I apply my acrylic. Using my Prisma Dappin' Dish and my brush designated for Prisma, I get my Christmas lights, place it in to that little smile line area, work it across, and then stroke it out. Covers it right up. We're going from Jingle Bell Rock Red to Christmas Lights. Come in here, make sure your smile line is perfect, just how you like it. Now we're going to put one thin coat of the Competitive Edge Crystal Clear over the top. This will seal your Dazzle Rocks, keeping them from floating onto the nail bed. It also helps them to be really shiny and crisp when we finish, to give you lots of brilliance. Okay. Switch brushes. If your primer dries, just put a third coat of primer on. I'm using Pinker French Prisma. Filling in the cuticle area and the whole nail bed area. Wipe off your brush. Then we're going to seal the whole top of the nail with, get a little bit bigger ball, with your Competitive Edge Crystal Clear. And stroke it out. This also builds the arch up on your nail. And we're going to do this on all 10. Reprime. Make sure the primer is wet when you apply your acrylic. This helps adhesion. I'm going to be applying the Christmas Lights Dazzle Rocks. Fill in the little smile line and stroke it out. Put that smile line just how you like it. Then apply your Crystal Clear Competitive Edge over the top to seal your Dazzle Rocks. Switch brushes. Place your ball about 1/32 of an inch away from the cuticle, and then stroke it out. Apply your Crystal Clear over the top. Do this on all 10. After you have finished backfilling all 10 nails, you're going to cover your powders before you start filing. This way you don't get any dust into your powders, which will cause contamination. Clean off your brushes, cork your dishes, clean up your table. Now you are ready to file. I'm going to be shortening her nails, so I'm going to be shortening with my barrel drill bit. Hold your drill straight up and down. Hold the finger secure. Go straight across. And you do this on all 10. After you have shortened the nails, I dusted off my table. Now I'm going to file the nails in 5 steps, all 10 nails. First step, left side, straight out from the nail groove. When you have a system to filing, your filing will be really fast, but also your nails will be beautiful because they'll look exactly the same. Every nail is going to look exactly the same as the other. They're all going to be uniform and beautiful. This is step number 2. Step number 3, shape the free edge. If you want the nail square, hold your file straight up and down. If you want a square oval, slightly angle your file. An oval, angle it even more. We're going to have a square, and I do this on all 10 nails. This is step number 3. Step number 4, file the top of the nail and the cuticle area, all 10. Bevel down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Make sure that cuticle area is really smooth so you can't feel anything. It's nice and smooth, like the acrylic's just flush with that natural nail. Bevel down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Bevel down on the side, across the top, down on the other side. Make sure you get nice and smooth all the way around that cuticle area. And you do this on all 10 nails. After you have finished filing all 10, step number 4, the top surface of the nails, you're going to turn the hand around and file the nail from the client's angle. This is step number 5. Bevel down towards the tip, and you do this on all 10. This is the angle the client is looking at for the next 2 weeks. After I finished filing all 10 nails, I dusted off my table and I dusted off my client's hands. Now I'm going to thin out the tips, and I'm going to be using my barrel drill bit again, and I'm going to look at the tip of her nail. I'm going to angle my drill bit and thin out those tips. Because when you do backfill, sometimes your tips can get a little bit thick and you don't want to be filing a lot from the top. So you bevel up from the bottom. And you do this on all 10 or the nails that need it. After I finish beveling all the tips, I flip the nails over and I clean underneath. I do this on all 10 nails. After you have finished filing and drilling all 10 nails, you're going to use your clean finish buffing block, and you're going to buff the surface of the nails, all 10. Get them ready for your Top Gel Plus. Then have your client wash her hands with her plastic manicure brush and her peach antibacterial soft soak. Go wash your hands. After the client has washed her hands, we are going to apply our Top Gel Plus. We apply this to 5 nails at a time, and we cure it either 2 minutes in an UV or 40 seconds in an LED. I love the Top Gel Plus over the Dazzle Rocks. It makes it so shiny and keeps it shiny for more than 2 weeks. Okay, now cure. We have now cured the Top Gel Plus on all 10 nails, and we are going to clean off the surface with Clean It and a towelette. All 10. That looks so pretty. Now let's put on our cuticle oil. A little drop on each cuticle. And rub it in. Oh, the shine is beautiful. That gave it a whole brand new look. How fun and how easy is that?